Hi everyone. Last month you all took a survey on ways that LPS Richmond is helping you to be successful in high school and the ways that you think we are preparing you to do well in college. And you gave us some very good feedback. Two main trends stood out. One is that your biggest concern about going to college is managing your time. And then the second trend that stood out is you want the opportunity to practice making smart decisions around your time. So we are going to experiment with something tomorrow based on your feedback. During the second half of advisory, you're going to have 30 minutes of flex time where you get to choose how you spend those 30 minutes. You'll have some options to choose from, but this will be your opportunity to decide how do you want to make the most out of that period of time. For some of you that will be really easy. For others of you, having that amount of freedom will be challenging, and we're going to see how you all do, how we do as a school, and how we can better support you in making good decisions around your time management. We know that this is going to be a learning process for us as a school, so we're going to hear from a teacher and a few students who have had flex time in their AP English Literature class to learn from them.
So I wanted to try out flex time with my students because, especially as an English teacher, I find that there are often long-term reading and writing assignments that students need time to work on in class and at their own pace, and I wanted to give them the time to do that. And so my experience with it was really positive. I wasn't sure what was going to happen, if students would actually be able to use the time well. But for me personally as a teacher, I was able to have time to meet with students one-on-one and meetings about independent projects they're working on. That was really valuable time for us to just get specific feedback on specific work that students are doing that I couldn't have done without that flex time, making it a possibility. And then in terms of students, it was really cool to hear their reflections, both in the amount of work that they were able to get done on long-term reading assignments, writing, even college app work together, which was really cool. And then also it was cool to hear them reflect on just the way that it helped them become more aware of their areas of strength and also their areas of growth in terms of time management and independent work. And I just think that those are learning experiences that students need to be having and skills they need to be building while in high school so that they're better prepared with those skills going into college.
I really like flex time because during the flex time I was a lot more productive and focused than I would be in a regular class because I knew I had things to get done by a certain day. Advice that I would have for people would be to make a plan ahead of time. Like that would be really helpful because you already know what you're supposed to do, so when you're there you're not lost and wondering what you should be doing.
Yeah, flex time was pretty cool for me because, well, at the beginning we just really sort of messed around, but progressing through it, I just kind of realized that I had to use the time for work. So I sat away from my friends and just started working, and I think it was really beneficial because, well, in English class everybody works at their own pace, so it makes sense that I would just be able to sit down. Nobody had to tell me when to do it or how to do it. I could just do it my way and get it done. So I think that was a good thing about flex time.
Flex time was really interesting for me. I suddenly had a lot of responsibility, but also a lot of freedom. No one was telling me what to do in the class. No one was telling me what I had to get done, but it was weird. You had to do it all on your own, but it was okay. It was fun because of all the freedom that came with it. Some advice I have would probably be don't sit next to your friends. I sat next to my friends the first day and we just talked the whole time, but the rest of the week I was doing pretty fine when I sat by myself.
Tomorrow at the end of flex time, you will take a survey that gives you the opportunity to reflect on how well you did using your time wisely, as well as giving the school some more feedback around ways that we can support you with your time management. So as you prepare to come to school tomorrow, think about how you want to use that time and be prepared to have 30 minutes where you decide the best use of your time.